first thing some of you may be asking is, didn't I already release this video in May? And I recorded this video in May. However, I accidentally uploaded the wrong file of which turned out to be a podcast recording for my podcast, the iTunes Family Podcast, which is linked below. So basically, that video clip is corrupted, so I now have to redo this video. Without further ado, let's take a look at Apple's manuals and why I personally miss Apple's old manuals. So I'm primarily looking at iPhone manuals for this. This right here is the manual for an iPhone 4. It's a pretty big and beefy manual, as you can tell right here. It tells you about all kinds of stuff like how you set it up, button basics, go home, create folders, organize apps, multitasking, search, make a call, voice control, FaceTime. There's a backside too. It tells you all sorts of stuff like photos, HD video, video and song controls, intelligent keyboard, copy and paste, see the web up close, find location, search surroundings, App Store, iTunes Store, and learn more. This is a very detailed manual. This is how all old Apple iOS devices used to ship with, and they would be called fingertips, which I think is a really clever manual name. And then with the iPhone 5, as you can tell, this isn't quite as big, but this is still a pretty beefy manual, which includes all sorts of stuff, or information, I should say. A phone, FaceTime messages, typing and editing, notifications, Siri, camera, photos, Safari, Maps, App Store, and iTunes Store, and iCloud. This is also a really cool manual. However, this is all that you get in the box for the iPhone 5S. This is, I don't even know if you can call this a manual, but this literally just explains the button basics, how to set your iPhone up, and that's it. This is literally all comes with the 5S. Just a year later, they decided to get rid of all the instruction manuals, and the iPhone 6S from 2 years later, same type of deal, just this information sheet. And then with the iPhone XR right here, they decided to expand it a little bit more. With welcome to iPhone Control Center, ring, silent switch, tap to wake, hold, touch and hold, power off and SOS charging, which I think is a little bit nicer. But then when you get to the iPhone 11 Pro Max box, this is what it comes with, just 3 whole pages. Okay, and what might come with the iPhone 13 box from 2 years later than the 11? Well, there's regulatory information, 1 Apple sticker, and a SIM ejector tool. So in other words, Apple's completely eliminated the use of physical manuals, and I understand why Apple did it, because most people don't really need manuals, and to be honest, I don't need a manual either. iPhones are very self-explanatory to use, and they've been around for so long that you don't really need a manual, whereas you would need a big beefy manual with an iPhone 4 from 2010, because for most people it was their first smartphone, and iPhones were evolving at such a fast pace, including software, that you would almost have to know how to do a lot of stuff. However, nowadays iPhones are just so standard that you don't really need these types of manuals. However, don't you miss these detailed manuals? Please comment that down below. But as always, thank you all for watching this video. I'm the iTunes Fanboy, and as always, peace out.